Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with a new product that's coming out. It's called, the whole suite's called One Horse Open Sleigh Suite, I think. You get the stamps, the dies, you get designer series paper, and you get these snowflake embellishments. I find that they're coming off their glue dots, so I glue underneath, and when the starflake falls off, I glue the starflake back onto the glue dot. I'm afraid. Let me see if I can get to the back of paper. There we go. I've already gone through mine. I've done a couple of projects. I just put one over there. I filmed it and then realised I had no sound. But this is one of the other cards I made. This can be done if you're UK by cutting your cards stop 5 7/8 by 11 1/2 and scoring at 5 3/4. Yeah, no, 5 3/4 by 11 1/2, score at 5 3/4. So it's a 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 card. Beautiful stamped image, gorgeous tree, lovely snowflake, and look at this cute bunny rabbit. That's one card. I will come back and make that at another date. This is the designer series paper. Beautiful. Now I put half of it there and the other half I've got here. So this is the front, the back. I'll be using this piece in a moment. It's got I'm just using it for the back piece, but that's the other side. You've got this one then, absolutely beautiful, and my horse and cart will fit on everything. It's lovely. This is the back to that. I'm using this section as well. Again, you could still get, or even the beautiful tree that's on there, absolutely beautiful. So, but that's that side, and you've got the wooden panel on the other. I've used some of that. I'm going to be using that as well. I've used this on a card, but I can't think where the other piece is. It might be in here somewhere. Let's see what that is. Oh yeah. So this is the front and back. This is the front and the back. Oh, there's that piece, is it? There we go. There's that other piece. That's the back to that. And then this is front and back. This is cute little deer. Look at this, how gorgeous. And that little hot, and if you look on the stamp set, they're looking out as if they're looking at the sentiment, or they're looking at the deer or the little rabbit, whichever you cut apart. So they're cute. So that's the back of there with the green, and then we've got these beautiful stripes. And look at this, the path, it looks like you're literally looking down from the sky on the path, and the trees are both ways, but that is, and the stripes are beautiful. Now I find the reverse of these papers you could use on everyday cards. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. And that's the back. And then this piece, I'm using this section on my card I'm going to make now. And this is the opposite side. But how cute. Now, let me put these back in order because I'm trying to keep all my papers the right way round because I've got OCD. Do you know what I mean, girls? Oh, fox, I'm using that one. Oh, that's that one. This is the one I'm using in a minute, and then that back to the square one. But they are gorgeous papers. I wasn't too fussed until I actually got hold of them, and I bought it as a suite. So I also had another order. Blah, 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 blah. I can't think where they are at the moment. So we've got DSP embellishment, stamp and dies. Lovely. I had this as my freebie. I had these, which are on page 33. They're above the sentiment on there, and if you look on one page 165, they're called paper florist dies, and then it reverts back to page 33 and it's just showing you the flowers. So they're quite well hidden actually, but I saw a lady use these and I was like, oh, I like them. What else did I get? I had this last order, but I ordered the dies which have come, so I'll be doing a lovely card with this one as well. So, and then cardstock, I had lots of cardstock, so I was running out of 6 different colours. So we're going to be using this gorgeous tray and this sentiment. I will show you the card I just made. I will do this one at a different date. It's just a quick one I wanted to show you now. I'm going to be using the gorgeous tree, and we're making, it's called a double tier pop-up card. So these are my samples. I use this one with the By the Bay papers, and I used the Seascape. It's not so much as a stamp set, and it is a stamp set, but you stamp it. You actually die cut it out, run it through an embossing folder, and then add colour. And it stands up like this, so it's a cute little, it's a double tier. So you've got this tier, it's actually could be called a triple tier. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and it just stands up like this. So I did that one. I did a black and white one saying a million thanks. Now this stamp says just thank you, it says, and I just scribbled on the S at the end, so I just wanted it to say a million thanks. And I've added some flowers, and again it stands up beautiful. These are old papers, and then this is retired, but look how cute. I added clouds. There's that thank you stamp. I just, like I'm saying, added the S on the end with a journaling pen. And these are from Playing in the Rain, and instead of stamping into the inside, I just popped a little, this is a corner of designer series paper that would have been thrown in the bin, so I just fussy cut him out, and these clouds, and stuck him on the inside. But how cheerful is that? Thank you. You could even turn it into a get well soon card. So I went wild and made a few of these. I think they're really, really cute. So now I'm going to turn the one I'm making now into a Christmas card. So people, the only thing I've done already is this piece. This is cut. This is just cardstock. It's cut at 3 by 2.5, and on the long side you're going to score it 3/4 of an inch each time, and then fold it in, but only fold into the score line. Don't go over the score line. So just manipulate basically, and then fold. You've got to leave yourself a tiny little gap so that fits in the center of your card afterwards. No one's going to see that, right? And it's going to be on the inside, and it's going to create that pop up on our card. So we do those. This piece is for the inside, and this is the bit that pops up on this, which is what we're gonna, this is cut at 3 by 5. I'll do the DS bit. This is cut at 4.5 by 3.5, and it's just gonna basically, so we can get a good distance all the way around, so it layers up. So this, you've got the white border there, and then you've got this paper. Let me show you on the blue one. So when you close, this is giving you a beautiful white, and it's an illusion, so it looks like a flat card until you open it out, and then there it is. It's so simple to make. So this piece of DSP is going on the front, and this is cut literally 1/8 of an inch shorter all round. So this is this is 2 3/4. This is 2 3/4 by 4.5, and this is cut at 2 5/8 by 4 3/8. This is cut as you would for half a piece of cardstock. So this is cut at 4 by 5 3/4. Oh, I might have to just take a tiny little slither off that. And I mean a slither, just so it looks like a border on the card. And my card should be, it's just short of 5 5/8. That's why I've had to cut this down. So I cut my cardstock at 5 7/8, and you always get one shorter, so that's why. But now it's fitting lovely by 8 1/4. So you could do this with an American style card. You would literally have this 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then you just literally fold in half. And I'm going to show you. I'm just gonna I'm going to fold my card against my bone folder, press in, and I'm just going to fold my card. You can score this in half if you want to, but I'm just going to use my bone fold because we've only got 8 1/4. I'd have to score at 4 1/8, and then I wouldn't be able to even up my card stock. So making sure that's beautiful. This is the side I want, and again, I'm just going to put put something solid and then fold this piece back as well. So you literally control that fold. So make sure it's level, top and bottom, and then burnish your cardstock, and then I'm going to turn it over, just give it a nice burnish so it keeps it pretty flat. Look at that, it's curled my paper up. So these are my 2 designer series papers, and I'm not going to add my little fox on the front because we're going to cover him up otherwise. So I'm going to have him on the inside of my card, and these are cut at 5 3/4 by 1 7/8, and you'll need 2 of those. So you could just add the brown if you want, but I'm just going to open. It's like a little Z fold card basically. So I'm just going to add my cute little paper. So when you open this card now from here, oh, will you see him? Yes, you will see him. Look, if I open this, you will see him down here in this little corner. So fingers crossed anyway. Maybe I just picked the wrong paper. I could go ahead and add this there if I wanted to, but I like the pale, and I'm doing a tree theme, so I'll stick with the trees. Make sure I've got a bit of glue on either end. Making sure there's dots in the corner. And then again, I'm just lining up my designer series paper next to this one. I'm just getting rid of any excess. And then I've decided to go with the trees. Absolutely beautiful. So this is how it's going to look when it's closed, with that white little border all the way around. So this is going to come over this way a little bit. When this goes inside, this is where you'll have your little, and I'll show you how to attach that without sticking it down first. So let's glue that on there. Da, 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 da. I like these wood pieces. Oh, come on. There we go. That's good. Nice with a little border. Scrape off any excess. Oh, I've got to do my inside piece. Now, look at that. You could, oh, that is so pretty. Are we going to have that? And that. It just gives you a lovely little scene. Like, I had the waves on this one, but you don't get to see it that much. Only when you open it at full stretch. So I'm going to stick with the trees on the outside. Oh, it is beautiful paper though. It speaks for itself. Literally, a ribbon round that, a sentiment, and some little embellishments. And you've got loads of cards. And you get 48 sheets. So you could even cut them all in half and have a white border, or even do a little gatefold and just attach paper one side. Isn't that cute? So we've scored every 3/4 of an inch, and literally we now want to attach this in the center of that card there. So I'm gonna attach my glue on this side. You only put the glue on the gatefold side. Don't put anything on here, but do one at a time. Add your glue. And I'm just gonna fetch my card up, pull that in. It's not roughly in the center, but this is more important where this sits. So just gonna make sure that closes. So that's one side attached. I give that a minute to go off because you know what it's like. And then this piece, we can glue this section, and then we just literally fold that over to there. So I was doing it as a box and trying out, and then I thought just lay it flat. So now just put some glue on here, fetch this over and lay it flat, making sure that crease is in that crease. But again, it's got a bit of excess glue now. Give that a swoosh down. You can use tear and tape if you want. Make sure you pop this section back out, and I like to fold that flat just to give that a good. And then there's our little cube. We could have had an extra piece inside overlapping, doing a key. It's just a waste of cardstock. So now this piece, beautiful. Now this piece, we literally are just going to grab dimensionals down one side. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to lay that in there, and then I'm not gluing this yet. First of all, I'm just going to line it up, make sure I've got an even border, top and bottom and all the way around. It's giving me a beautiful lip. So I'm going to hold that there, remove my backings, so what I'm going to do, I'm turning my card upside down, but now I've got my fingers on the dimensionals, so keeping that straight again, making sure my distance is roughly all the way around, and then I'm going to give myself beautiful distance top and bottom and all the way around, and then I'm just going to let go and let those dimensionals stick down. Perfect. That is so cute. Now when we're gluing this, we're going to lay this on here before we glue, and I'm just going to adjust until we've got that gap again, and then when we glue this section we just close the card and it's all stays in place. Now I'm thinking of putting, because I'm going to use in the wishing you Christmas cheer, I'm going to have a Happy New Year on the inside, so I need to get that one out. That's the one. I'm going to grab myself a black. They're all used up at the moment because I've got so many projects on the go. So let's pop that to there. I'm not going to use my glue for a minute because I'm going to do some cutting, die cutting. Definitely going to stamp this message on the inside, and a Happy New Year. And I'm just gonna, it might interrupt, but I'm gonna come over this side a little bit. Mind you, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, look, it's right there on the end. So what I'm going to do, don't panic. If it happens to you, don't panic. Watch what Gaynor does. I'm just going to clear that off because he got it all over my block. So let's put that back away for a minute. I'm just going to grab my journaling pen. I've got little bits everywhere. And I'm going to fill it in, and now you can't tell. It's going to take a second to dry. I'm going to leave that to one side. I've got myself a piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp. Oh, I don't want to stamp with that, it's too dark. So let's come in with my Mento Black. And these are look at that. These have been freshly, oh look at that, Gaynor, 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 Gaynor. So I'm just gonna ink it upside down. I don't think it'll go that way. So again, I'm just gonna stamp. And like I'm saying, I wrote inside my stamp set. So when I cut the tree out, I know I need a piece that's 4 inches by 1.5. This tree is 3 1/8 by 1, and my sleigh, I need a piece that is 2 1/4 by 5, and then I got no waste then when I'm cutting out those pieces. So I just decided to do that as a first. Not done that in a long before, but it just come to my head, just measure each piece, because I was getting my ruler out and I was thinking, how much paper do I need without wasting, because I see a lot of you lovely ladies waste a lot of paper when cutting these. Well, not you ladies don't waste anything, but and I'm just going to fetch this. It does say 1.5. And slice that down, and this is going to be by, I'll just say 4, but I'm not all the way to the edge, so 4.5 I think it is. Is it 4.5? It is 4 1/4. Well, it's 4. It says 4, but I'm not all the way to the end. So that's the actual image. So I'm going to do 4 1/4, which gives. Oh, that's no good. But this will come in handy now for something else. I've got my die machine. I've got my lovely tree die. I'm just going to lay that on there. And it's perfectly light. And I lower my plate down slowly. And if you do get a bit, just move your plate. And keep your fingers tight. Once it's gripped it at the front, it's not going to move. There is my image. Oh, so there's that beautiful tree. Look, no waste. On my other card, I used the green pen, but what I'm going to do this time, because we're using this wild wheat, but I do have, I can't remember the colours. I know it's grey. Oh, here goes. Get those pieces down. Basic black, boho blue, Cajun craze, crumb cake, early espresso, lemon lolly, lost lagoon, midnight, misty moonlight, old olive, pebbled path. Now I've got the dark with me. I haven't got the light at the minute. It's over there, so I'm going to use this one, and it's smoky slate. It's just that it gives me the illusion, and I'm just going to scribble where the leaves are, because it's winter. You can still have evergreens, I suppose, but because of all the designer series paper, I noticed that, and I'm leaving gaps. I don't really care that I've not filled the whole thing in. Then I'm going to come in with my, oh, there we go, pebbled path, and I'm just going to, I'm not even going to do the stem. I'm going to leave the stem white like a silver birch, and I'm just doing the lines. And that's it. I think that's mega cute. I might go back over with the pale smoky slate. Oh, there we are. And that's blended those two colours perfect. Oh, that's so cute. That's the only colour in. That is so cute. Right, Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to use these black ones because I've got them, and I never seem to use them, so why not? I'm going to pop one on there. I got, these are from a card kit, and I've got little strips I can cut out that are just wide enough to go down my trunk. But there, so cute. Remove the back ends. we haven't see, we've still not added this yet, but look at that clinging to my thumb. So when this goes in, oh look at that, it covers it just right. Oh, wicked. So while we're here, I am just going to add that beautiful tree right in the center. Isn't that cute? Love that. Put that ink away. You could have that little rabbit, I suppose. I'm not going to add it, I don't think, but there's that. Now, right, let's do some, grab the glue again. Just going to add it to this one side, all the glue. You can add tear and tape here if you want, or both. So get yourself ready, line it up. So I'm looking on the back, and then before I close it, I'm looking at the front. So now I know I've got a good position. I'm literally got the glue there. I'm just gonna fold the card. It's that simple. I'm gonna press down, give it a chance to adhere. Oh, love it. And then there is that card. I'm just gonna open this out now and lay it flat, just while I burnish and make sure my glue's attached. And then look, that folds over. It looks like a flat card, and then when you open it, it stands up. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is so cute. Right, now for our sentiment. I've got myself a wee piece of, I should have stopped this as well really. So this is that wishing you a season of cheer. I'm just going to pull this in so I can stamp it straight. Whoops. Oh, lovely. La la la, lovely. Maybe I should zoom in, but you can see me when you're on full screen. It's my telly, because I'm watching the monitor. It's so far away, and then when I watch the video back, it literally is up close. So I'm confusing myself. So let's get, that is so cute. I'm gonna just chop. I'm going to blow it first, because no matter, I'll smear it. No, I'm not. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Yeah. This is 7/8 of an inch. Oh, there we go. We could even take it down to 3/4. Let me just check. No, I can't. I'm going to chop that off. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to literally go from that corner and just chop that off, and then I'm just going to get a little bit closer at this end. So we got that little curtail, as they say. Oh look, it's got somebody's number on the back. Let's just hope it's not for Mr. Boyce. Oh well. You'll have to pull my card apart if he wants it. It's not my handwriting anyway, so I think it was a code he had to put in for something. And then literally, we can literally add this here. It doesn't really make any odds on this side. I think I'm just, it's not going to make any odds no matter where I put it. So, oh, don't press, Gaynor, because you haven't decided yet. Let's put it right across the center of that tree. That is so cute. I was going to use these snowflakes, but I don't think I'll bother. I've got here some little grey pearls, and I think these will go lovely with this set. Like I'm saying, the snowflakes are cute, but on my last card they kept falling off, the glue dots though. I don't think the glue dots were as strong as they should be. So I glued the glue dot down and then glued the snowflake down. But I just hope it's not a fault with mine and mine only, because I should tell Stampin' Up, shouldn't I? But I'm gonna have one there. I'm gonna come a little bit closer. I'm gonna have one there, and my battery's just gone. Give me a sec, girls. I don't know if you can hear it, but my Mr. Boy's got a fan going. It's like 28 degrees inside our house today. So I've just added those beautiful little pearls just down that cheers, and I think that's really cute. I think that is adorable. Just trying to think, could I add a couple more? Maybe. I'll just add one here. And I think I may. I'll just add one there as well. Love these. So these were metallic pearls, oh, from a long time ago. Let me see what the code is. Oh my goodness, 146. It's going back, so I've had them a while. So what else can we add? I've got a little bit of elastic. No, I've got some black baker's twine just to set it off. I've wrapped it round twice. I like double bows. I'm just gonna keep the tails pretty small as well. Look at that. Look, it doesn't want to cut this, that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is terrible. I got small tails. Gonna grab my little spot of glue, and I'm just gonna add this at the base of the tree. And I'm just gonna glue that right there. I can't even plug my battery in because my fan's going. Can you hear my fan going, girls? It is absolutely roasting. So as soon as I finished, I will unplug my fan before I go down and pop my battery on charge. Let me just grab that. I don't want them to tuck under. Oh, that is so cute. That's it. So we have this beautiful, it's called Horse and Sleigh stamp set with the dies, and there's our little cute foxy fox. You could add some embellishment down the side, but I just think, and it closes flat to go inside a normal size card. You may have to add a little bit more postage because of the embellishments and the dimensionals, but I reckon that would go through a normal envelope. Just beautiful. So there we have it. I hope you enjoy. There's the one I've made with you just. This one is from By the Bay. I can't remember this one. It's really a lot of paper. I can't remember what the paper's called even. Oh, I can't remember. But there we go. There's the one I've just made. These are the ones I made prior to this one. I just think they really make gorgeous cards. So there we have it. Thumbs up and a share, girls, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Take care. Bye.